F-16C Falcon stand by for
visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60 and me at 3000.
نتیجه درگیری رو بده. میشنوی؟
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, please. Copy both flags. That's affirmative. Affirmative, Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
F-16C Falcon stand by for
There she goes. 14, cleared for visual overhead approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60 and me at 3000.
نتیجه درگیری رو بده. میشنوی؟
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus. Go 20. Okay, please.
Running a dedicated DCS server can be complex, time-consuming, and expensive. And after all that effort, you still might not get the smooth, seamless experience you're looking for. That's why virtual pilots and virtual squadrons choose MasterArm as a ready for immediate use solution and for peak efficiency. With low latency, high stability, and uncompromising performance, MasterArm ensures that every maneuver, every decision, and every shot counts. Stay mission ready. Fly with confidence. MasterArm has your six. Get your server at www.masterarm.de.
الاستراحة الآن.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is 81 Banana, your host today, and we are here together again with another SATAC 2025 match between Gun and FGAS. So welcome to this early Sunday to US time match today. And not only you, also the pilots and me myself would like to know what mission they're gonna fly or they need to fly. This way we will jump without further ado to the mission selection and let teams know what mission is gonna be, and then we come back and continue here. So we will have caucuses only tonight or today, depending on where you are. So we would use or say choose between mission 1 to 6, and we have mission 5, which is, let me check, I don't know all them by heart. Oh, this is gonna be Tbilisi Sukhumi. It's the one I always kind of pick by chance. And then we need to find out what side teams go. So heads gonna be Gun, tails gonna be FGAS, and that's gonna be heads. So Gun decide where to go, Gun already told me they want to go blue, so what I do is I restart the server and then we continue from there. So, and you guys kindly tell me if everything is all right with the sound quality or not. We need to load the mission. This is Tbilisi-Sukhumi weather condition. Which one was that? That was weather condition 2, Tbilisi-Sukhumi. Okay. Very strange. Tbilisi-Sukhumi has only one, two. I have only 1 and 3 weather condition. Very strange. Very, very strange. Let me see. So, mission load. And here's the list of missions. So, Tbilisi-Sukhumi weather condition 2 is missing. I know SATAC is watching the stream. One of the organizers. It would be kind if you give me a hint what we need to do, because the mission 2 is not available for me to choose from, and this way we need either to roll the dice again or find another solution, maybe go to the server 2. So let me write quickly with the organizer. It goes faster because you have a delay in the stream. The mission we have that is not available on server 1. Can we move to server 2? Or repeat the dice roll. Okay, so let's see what the organizer is going to decide, and we will follow the instructions. So imagine there is a bot over there which is managing all the servers and the missions, and there is an interface. I go there, I tell the server what mission I want on what server, and then the bot starts the server and the mission and brings it up and everything. So the mission is not there to choose from out of the list. Okay, so then we pick the same. Okay, mission 3. Okay, the organizer said, okay, we go for the mission 3, which is gonna be Sochi Mozdok BTR 3. Okay, it's easier to go with this server and go to the Sochi Mozdok weather 3. Okay, good. Let's do that. So again, go there and we choose the mission Sochi Mozdok weather 3, and here we go. Good. The server restarts now. And the GGG goes blue. No, sorry, GGG wanted to, let me check. GGG wanted to FGAS wanted to FGAS wanted to go blue. So Gun has won. They wanted to go red. So Gun goes red. And FGAS goes for the first round. And in the second round, they will for sure change. Let's get rid of the web browser and also go in to see what's going on. Oh, we have someone here there. Probably we have a Chinese streamer. Okay. So one of the teams comes from China, and this way we have also Chinese stream in parallel. Probably Chinese comrades will join then that stream. Wait, we need to just what I forgot, because of the ECM, we need to do a ECM also flip coin again. It's gonna be Gun, and tail's gonna be FGAS. Okay, heads was Gun. So whatever Gun has decided, flip result. Let me see what the decision is, if they want ECM or not. Okay, we have ECM. Gun said we want to have ECM. FGAS said no, we don't want it. Therefore, we had to flip the coin again, and the decision is now ECM. I'm pretty much excited to see how it works for these guys. Good luck, everyone, and we concentrate ourselves now on the match itself. Good. On the red side, we have, what is this? Okay, nothing there. Some static objects. So we have fan from Gun, and we have rain and overcast. So I hope we have enough daytime to show you as much as possible, depending on how fast teams is going to join. So I have a little bit of time to fill the gap. Yesterday I was very quiet during the stream because I got cold and I couldn't speak yesterday. Today is much better, and I'm gonna text you all over. And just because it was not enough that I was suffering the cold and coughing all the time in the microphone and needed to mute, the strange thing was that there was an issue that some driver started to install during the stream, and some of them were for mouse and keyboard, and all of a sudden I had no mouse and keyboard and couldn't restart the computer. So it was really hectical. And then because these two were not enough, a third thing also happened. Every time the connection to the mouse and keyboard were disconnected, OBS started to change the title of the stream, to another one which was pre-programmed for the future, and then cut the stream and create a new stream. So We have 3 streams of live event yesterday. I need to connect all together to make one video on demand out of it. So everything came together yesterday. So I didn't know what end I need to tweak, and I want to apologize for that. Hopefully today we are doing better. So mercenary we have in Sky. The Chinese help each other, and me personally, I'm not a fan of bringing mercenaries to the match, but you have lack of pilots. If you're missing people cannot attend, it's okay. But even though you can always bring mercenary, me personally decide to fly with my own team, give them the chance to fly, collect experience. Doesn't matter what the result is. It is more valuable, but it's good that there are mercenaries there. You can actually take advantage of the pool and take out of that pool whenever you're in need, so that you're not forced to fly in under number and have the balance. So let's see. Polipo in F-16 is already on a taxiway. F-18 flown by Vafan is still randomly refueling, and Iskai's F-15s are there. Tom and Jerry should be from the gun as far as I know. So how are you doing, guys? Had a beautiful weekend so far. Red is populating the server very slowly. Let's take a look and go into the chat, see what's going on. Welcome, everyone. So, let me check. Gun was supposed to go red. Yeah, it's correct. They're on the red side. So, sorry, I was busy a little bit chatting on different channel. That was a very rocky music for this stage of stream FGAS Udachi. I hope I am pronouncing the names correctly. Udachi, Oyudo are in F-16. Also the Enterprise and Gearing. We have only F-16 here. Scharnhorst and Yamato. Teams seems to be pretty much international. Scharnhorst, I believe, is German name. Yamato is Japanese. And the rest I can't tell. The second mercenary has also joined the server. You see here. Let me just bring it to some other point so we can read the list better. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red guys there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue guys there, plus the 2 streamers who are in the Game Master slot. Actually 3. There is one in also red one, so red is still missing 1 pilot. Red is still missing 1 pilot. Okay, so till this happens and they are complete, let me tell you a little bit about the group stage and everything. And do sneak over here. This is the SATAC table. We have group H today. 104th is leading that with 2 wins. Then we have Harpia and the Italian joint force of 36th and Siga 101. Also there with 1 win and 1 loss. And then we have GGG or Gun and FGAS with 1 loss each. So this is very, very important match for these 2 teams, just because they can move up in the table, and the chance for qualification for the loser is gonna raise automatically. So something is in the chat I cannot read. Shagwage. I wish I could read Chinese, but I can't. I hope this is something internal for the red side and it's not for me, so that I need to react to that. So this is the first match of today. We have another match getting played today at 1800 Zulu. It's from Group G between the Sky Elites from Saudi Arabia and Phoenix Task Force, EU Pakistani team. It's going to be, as long as I'm informed, streamed by West from 45th team, 1800 Zulu. As I said, the link to the server will be shared with you via SATAC channel, SATAC Discord channels. Tom and Jerry is coming. Okay. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still 1 missing. Red is missing one pilot. The question is if they are going to fly with one pilot less or they need to still wait. Let me clarify that. Then we know that the two mercenaries today are there because there were lack of pilots. And this is what I like. Just let your own people fly. Then if you need pilots because they are missing, then take advantage of mercenaries. Wait to see how they decide that. F-15 is a lethal weapon at the moment in DCS world, and these guys bring two of them. Have two F-18s for good SA. They can give to F-16 and share data link. F-15s cannot share data link with F-18, F-16, and also not with the with each other. So, but they are very much dependent of the others' instructions. Yeah, Lights Rights, me and West are gonna stream it. Okay, perfect. So we have co-commentator also in the 1800 Zulu match. So guys, the link is gonna be published through the SATAC Discord server. Go there, get the links to the stream and watch it. It's going to be a very, very beautiful match, I think, tonight. SATAC is doing, I mean, the organizer, the 51st, is doing a great job assigning streamers to the matches. We have at least 3 matches every weekend, roundabout, sometimes 4 or 5. And we make to stream all them live. And this is pretty much unique. They're doing a great job. And also everyone behind the scenes, Alpha Gator and the whole support stuff. This is really hard to fly with rain and this weather condition, and always pray that we get a good weather condition to stream. Okay, so we have one disconnect also. We have one disconnect on the other side. So FGAS has a disconnect. Tom is probably still chasing Jerry. So there's some encrypted stuff in the chat I can't read. Yeah. No idea what ORZ is. Do you know, guys, what ORZ means? Okay. So Tom and Jerry reconnects. He's also disconnected. Oh man, this is probably the distance. servers are in EU as far as I know, and you can imagine when you connect from China, from Japan, even though when your internet connection is good, the ping is going to be high. Okay, let's see if we can find anything out and move over to the blue side, see what's going on over there in Sochi, I believe. Or is it Sochi? Yeah, Sochi. So one guy is missing, and who is it? Who's gonna be there for them? It's in the team's favor when they start as soon as possible before the sun goes down. Cool. So someone is having technical issues. For sure we cannot wait forever. I have a hard stop. At 1730 Zulu, so exactly in 2 hours. I hope we are done. Otherwise I have to interrupt the stream. I hope we are not getting there. And we are able to see the whole match. Okay. It's always advisable. That's what I sometimes forget to do, but it's really advisable to restart the router that you have and the PC shortly before you get into a match to make sure that the disconnect probability sync. Enterprise has connection problems. The red side is also not very much different. Okay. So red will fly. Okay. So is still missing one pilot. The max waiting time is 45 minutes. So technically we have 30 minutes. Is in the DCS at least. Just need to come into multiplayer server, but the maximum time we will wait will be 45 minutes. I was told by the organizer. The Light says it's his or her first time streaming a match. Best of luck, my friend. Sometimes it's very tricky. I'm also not a professional streamer. I do it just because, not every match, but I try to see as many matches as I can, especially over a weekend. And at some point of time, I jumped in because somebody said, you have the hardware, can you jump in and take over for me? And I said, I have never done that. And started working with the OBS and all the settings and audio mixer and so on and so forth. And I can remember the first streams. I don't want to let's say demoralize you, but my personal experience was like the first couple of streams were a catastrophe, or total catastrophe. Either there were no game sound, or sounds were distorted, or the resolution was not fitting the format and things like that. And yeah, but I could say it's relatively stable now, with the exception of last match yesterday, where driver installation in the middle of the stream is giving me a hard time. Oh, we have another disconnect. We have another disconnect. So it seems that we have timeouts for the disconnects. And when teams are on the runway waiting for their comrades to join, they get disconnected because they were idle for so long. So we are saying let's connect on the red side. We will give both sides another 8 minutes. After that, you have to take off, and the rest of disconnected pilots can join later. The only thing is the last one should enter the bubble after maximum 10 minutes after the first pilot of his side has entered. Okay, so let's make it clear for them that we're going to start in 8 minutes. There will be no exception. And yeah, the ISP was a problem. I read here the ISP of the pilot was a problem. Actually, at this stage, we don't care where the problem is coming from. Hey, Wombat, welcome. So we don't care what the problem is. We cannot wait longer than 45 minutes for pilots to join. So latest in 8 minutes, we're gonna do the kickoff, and then I need to drop off latest 1745 Zulu, or I have another match. My team flies, and I can't continue to stream longer. When we have 2 rounds, gonna work. It's gonna be 3 rounds. It's gonna be difficult. So enterprise connected to server again. So the most things are happening on the red side. So this is the most interesting side of the map. And the 2000G also. So the 2 guys are there, one on the blue side, one on the red side. So let's take the opportunity to give a big thank you to the sponsors of SATAC. We have Razbam, we have TACView, which you will see if you're not familiar with that, what it is. Master Arms, with the servers they have provided to us in order to fly on. Great gesture. VKB, great hardware manufacturer. Big Ironwork. Eagle Dynamics, not to forget. Heatblower with the fantastic modules they're working on continuously. Lot ADC, gonna get in using that in the next round where we have no AVACs. Then we have GCIs using Lot ADC to navigate their guys. Orbix, great map producer. So these are all the forces behind SATAC, with rewards and prizes, and also support that they deliver. So big thank you to the sponsors of the tournament. Redis 5, they told me they're gonna fly with 5 guys, so they don't have a 6th guy to fly. This way, I assume they're complete, and we put an eye on the blue side with the last guy. There's still 4 minutes to go, so I think they're good. 4 minutes to go. If nobody disconnects at this moment, I'm very positive that we have the takeoff in 1 minute, hopefully. If anyone needs to refuel, please do now. Let's see. Some of the airframes are waiting on the runway for about half an hour or even longer. They have consumed fuel. Last chance. To do the final refuel. Three minutes to go. Know them. So 3 minutes to go. Actually, 2 minutes to go. Two minutes to go. At least we have some music. Is loudness okay for you, or is too loud? Cool. Everyone is ready. Great. CD from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go, guys. Finally, after 44 minutes of delay, we are starting the first round of the match between Gun and FGAS. Wrong ones. I want to see these ones. So bad in playing with the camera. I know. I know that. Second two ship is also airborne. Last one delays. Thank you, Light, for sound check. I appreciate that. You never know how it is at the end of the line, especially the combination of game sound, music, voice, and all these. Come on. Want to see you fly, guys. Okay. Two ships, left and right. And here we go. Sorry guys, I need to check on something. We gonna be back. Just a sec. Okay. The bad weather is for sure gone shortly. Let's move over. We pretty much know what these guys are doing. 3-2 ships. One north, one south, one center. Here, F-15s go left and right. Typical thing they do. We have F-18 in front. Followed by one F-18 and one F-16. They also probably climbing over the cloud line. Let's take a look at the armaments here. As you know, you're allowed to take only 4 Fox 3s with you. The decision was on ECM load per dice roll. That's why you see the ECM pod under the belly of Yamato's Falcon. F-15C has decided to take 2 Sparrows plus at what he is allowed to take on missiles. Same here, we see also odds with gun, but these guys have also taken that, like FGAS. And with that, they are not allowed to, or they cannot take standard tank with them with F-16 because the pod is there, and the pod has also some drag. And with that, they have drag of the pod, so more consumptions, less fuel they can take because of missing certain tank, and yeah. And F-18 could bring more missiles, but didn't, probably because of the weight issue. Drop the center tank in between, but theoretically it could bring, I think, more missiles here because we have the limitation of 4 Fox 3s. And so let's see, red is in the bubble already. They have been burning all the way, but the blue guys are not burning just because they know how critical the fuel state's going to be. We saw the match yesterday that 2 rounds were kind of won by one side, but because they didn't make to go and land at the end, they couldn't make that round theirs, and they lost the whole match in total, even though they have beaten the other side in 1 round at least. So it was 1 or 2 rounds, I think 2 rounds. Yeah, one side made to win 2 rounds, but they didn't make to land. That's why the result is kind of deuce, and the first round was won by the other team, so the result 1-0 was the total result. So it's important that you get back and land. just killing the enemy is not enough. You need to make sure that you go back to your airfield. So let's see who is firing the first missile. This is a good distance here. 66 miles. It's closer than here, I think, with 82 miles. So probably in sky mercenary 1969 will give the first shot as he's also burning. F-15 Charlie is a good thing and very fast, but I don't know if when you have one pilot less than the other side, bringing two of them is the advantage, because F-15 needs to go his big round turns and come back a minute later or so, and you need to hold front in that time. Oh, he's very close, but there's no missile. If I were Udachi, I would fire on him in the face, and F-15C would have no chance. On the contrary, Tom and Jerry aligned on firing 120, and something tells me that we will see also one shot here anytime soon. Yeah, here we go. Look how close he is. It's kind of, even though the target is cold, but it's a 16 nautical miles shot. I see a bigger potential there to hit than this one on Yamato, who is diving. So I trust this is a better missile to follow, especially when it is for Yudo and not for Udachi. We will see that. You see the target went into the clouds. I hear it. Hear the plane. Where is it? At sight. That was close. Look at that. That was for Oyudo, probably. Or no, Udachi. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Either it's notched or it's dodged for one of these guys. And here's everything all right. No casualties so far. Guns. Polipo is probably preparing for a shot. Is gaining altitude. Scharnhorst is coming to him, but Polipo decides to turn to right and not targeting Scharnhorst. Look, Tom and Jerry are very high here. It's probably firing anytime soon. Yeah. And it's on Udachi on him. This is no problem for F-15. Doesn't even need to come down. This M120 is only 1200 knots while he is 1200 already. So needs to fly up there at 30,000 and not coming down at in any case. And this is not a bad shot. The thing is only that the target is also cold and is running away, so no factor also here. No casualties so far. We're gonna see a long round. This is a good one. Even though Tom and Jerry is fast, this is not a bad one. You see Tom and Jerry there? The contrary. Oh, he is fast. He is fast. 1100 knots, and the missile is already 900. Wow. Wow. Missile exchange down there. No exchange. Only 9069 on Scharnhorst. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. This is gonna be dangerous. Scharnhorst needs to be fast. Turn away. First casualty, 5 versus 5. Balance is there. Guys, it's so difficult to fly in that weather condition. It's merely a nightmare. GGG Waffen. Together with 2000 XG and Poplipo are on 2 guys from FGAS at the top. Tom and Jerry tries to connect, and In the Sky 9069 follows him, so they want to get together here in the center. One shot, Waffen on Udachi. Also good. Udachi get the warning. He gets the warning. Yeah, nothing important. Who is it for him? When yes, it's a very late reaction. No, it was not. I thought the reaction. Where is the reaction? And Enterprise is good. Good that Enterprise is still flying and not disconnected, as he had those ISP issues. Polypo on already cold target. Not a good shot. Or is it for gearing? Gearing? Yeah, it's for gearing. He's good. He's good. He pulled 2 missiles, one from 2000 XG and one from Polypo. In exchange, for one, this is a good trade. If you continue like that, at the end of the game, your opponent has no missiles anymore, and you can capitalize over them like this. Again, 2 versus 1. So blue is firing 1, red is firing 2, and soon the red side's missile is gonna shrink in number. Okay, here we go. Yudachi has fired 1 on 2000 XG, but he's low. None of these missiles are doing anything. Oh, Voodoo, look at that. It's a loft one, lofted well, and then it's looking for its target. The target is diving. Yeah, hit. Well done. Well done. 5 versus 4. Look how aggressive the red side is. Push the blue to the edge of the bubble. Does F-15... Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's still 1 sparrow only. But winders, if they make to take him down, can take a lot of missiles with them. M9 and Oyudo. Is he seeing that M9 coming? It's already flaring. He is good, I believe. Blue doesn't need to push. They need to save fuel. That's red coming. They are more than them. And the good thing is they're very close to their airport. So if they do the job here, they have a very short distance to go. Commentary 20,000. Still got 120 and 2 aim 7s plus the winders. Not burning. Very conscious of the fuel. Yamato is trying to crank them from the right side. Oh, Oyudo is very consuming, very generous with the missiles. What is Yamato doing? Firing one? Hell, he does. On Polipo, but he's cutting that one, I believe. No, it's not. That was a missile exchange, but nobody were hit. Nobody was hit, sorry. Polipo has a very, very good chance to make a kill, but the last one, aim 9, he has, or she has. But he need to get close, loft the missile. Hit. You don't hear it coming. You don't hear that heater coming. 3 versus 4. Oh man, oh man. What a round. What a round. Incredible. Polipo is Winchester. So is gearing with 1 slammer. Enterprise has IRs only. Tom and Jerry has 2 Sparrows, 2 IRs. A Yodo, Winchester already, and Yudachi is well equipped yet. The one fired missile. Team 7 probably going nowhere. Polupo is down. Polipo is down. 4 versus 2. Yudachi here with 2 IRs and 1 slammer on his target. I can see it. I can see it in this stoop. That was a hit. 4 versus 2. Getting very thin for the red side with that missile state. The last missile, I believe. No, he has still two IRs. Fired 1 on Oyodo. Ooh, missed him. Did you see that? And then, oh, that's going to be very, very close now. Yeah. Blue has taken control of battle area. So, So the big question I always have is, can they RTB immediately? I was told in one case that they can. In this round of the mission of the tournament, and the script is made the way that tells the teams after 5 minutes if they are good to RTB or not. So we need to clarify that straight away. Okay. Okay. RTB. So they can RTB. Okay. Okay, so they can RTB now. They don't need to wait. But that state of fuel, I don't know what it is, but I would fire those. You cannot drop the ECM pod. They're sensitive electronic devices, and nobody wants them to fall into opponent's hand, so you cannot jetson them. Yeah. So we have no one in the air from the red side, so blue can go. Somebody is going down. Could it be? No. The altitude is high. We can go and watch a little bit TAC view while these guys are going back. So here's that all started. We had that very first shot of Tom and Jerry on Barn Horse Yamato Duo, followed by In Sky 9069 shot on the north element of blue. Was very close. Their response took him down out of the altitude, the high altitude. While blue is doing conventional grinders, the red tries to gain or win as much land as possible. F-15's doing longer shots more aggressively, is also perfect in outrunning incoming missiles and stay hot and aggressive. And this got paid. Darn Horse is dead, down by In Sky 9069. Red tries to build outnumbering situation and play aggressive and take advantage of absence of Yamato and Enterprise, who are cold here, and take one down. You see here Wafan very aggressively, also in defending. Double shot by him was not successful. He went down on Oyudo's missile. We were very close. Had no lock. Enterprise and 2000 deliver a fight here. Down the picture. Hearing adds himself to that. Building a support. Your grinder. Close to each other. Try to pull missiles and fire when they have lock only. And this works well for them. And then 2000 XG was the last guy standing. Very well done from Oyudo, Notchet, and the rest. They're very close to the landing of the first round. Crossing your fingers for FGAS. Great performance. We need to consider that Gangan was flying only with 5. But nevertheless, Was it because two F-15s? I don't think so. I thought the F-15s were a little bit less aggressive and go on long turns, but we didn't see that. They turned hot, didn't go cold on missiles. They came down a little bit with the nose down and then stayed aggressive, stayed hot, tried to evade the missiles and recommit straight away. Well done by the F-15s and the rest for sure. Are we going to see a formation landing? There's a third guy. Do we have one? Or he didn't make? Oh, he's further away. Why? The airfield is over here. Where is he going? Where is Gearing going? It's going to the water. Why? I just missed the airport. Guess he has set the wrong steering point or what? Now he knows he's over water. Ah, and he's coming back. Okay. Great round. The question is if FGAS can repeat the success of first round in the second one. Sorry. Office coming back. They went a long way before they came in. I have no idea why. After such a long time waiting, 45 minutes. This is gearing. Well done. Perfect. Perfect landing. Okay, so second one and the third one is also coming in. I just chatted a little bit with the teams, just wanted to ask what is the reason. There was some they thought there were some mountains there. They want to make sure they're not going into the mountain in that foggy weather, which is good, just to ensure that we are not extending the stream without good reason, as some pilots are flying at very, very late hours. Good. Perfect. So send you to a short intermission, restart the mission. We're coming back in 2-3 minutes. Stay with us and till next round.
Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
Transmissões FGAS, Tomcat.
And at 02, follow the F-14, cleared for visual overhead approach. approach, runway 24, contact the tower at 60 and me at 3000.
نتیجه درگیری رو بده. میشنوی؟
Alpha Bravo from 207. 13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus. Go 20. Okay, please. Copy both flags. That's affirmative.
Running a dedicated DCS server can be complex, time-consuming, and expensive. And after all that effort, you still might not get the smooth, seamless experience you're looking for. That's why virtual pilots and virtual squadrons choose MasterArm as a ready for immediate use solution and for peak efficiency. With low latency, high stability, and uncompromising performance, MasterArm ensures that every maneuver, every decision, and every shot counts. Stay mission ready. Fly with confidence. MasterArm has your six. Get your server at www.masterarm.de.
خاتشي شيبي. استراحة الآن.
Welcome back, everyone. I need to update the score board, and we are in the round 2, and FGAS made to win the first round, and with that their score is going to be 1, and Gun scored 0 from the first round. So it's up to them if they come back this round, and we're gonna see a third one or not. So I'm pretty much excited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pilots are there. 6, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all complete on this side. And we move over and see how blue is doing. Probably they're doing faster here, or not. There's only one F-15 there. It's a little bit too less for a match. I hope there is no connection issues again on Gun side. You may have the time to go grab anything to eat or drink if you like, if you haven't done in the couple of minutes intermission. F-15C is armed and brought 2 tanks. Eagle driver. Not moving. Probably on a track IR or something and put aside. Or I don't know if F-15 Charlie is replicating the head movements. Do you know, guys? If it does, never flew a FC3 module, but I did try MiG-29 at some point, but maybe a couple of hours only. Looking forward to MiG-29 full fidelity. Definitive interesting to fly. It's really difficult to fly FC3 modules with VR. You need to interact with the cockpit, and also the level of simulation is by far better than the FC3. So I from the beginning I told myself no flaming clips. Personally joined DCS with the first full fidelity came out, and had no interest in flaming clips or FC3s, FC2s. Gun has in between 2 pilots. Three. Bird, new one, new guy. Bird is new. In the F-16. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't open the canopy while raining. 4 are there. Good news. We need another 2. Let's wait and see when the gun is complete to see who is new beside Berg. Bird is also taxiing, going for the rearm refuel at the latest moment on the runway, probably to save time. That's a cool view I've never had, so not bad. funny view. It's still 0-1 for FGAS, and you guys are watching the second round. It is pre-takeoff phase of the second round of the match between Gun and FGAS. We are in Caucasus map, and we are in Sochi. Watching Gun. Taxiing. It's hurrying. I hope he's not too fast in the turn. We don't want to lose Bird. Tom and Jerry are chasing in Sky 1969. And with that, we have again 5 pilots. Blue is taxiing. If red wants, can have the last minute refueling. So I don't write in the chat that blue is 5. Probably if somebody is watching the stream from their team, they may tell them, but I won't tell them. I don't think that the blue side likes this. Oh, they are 6 now on this side. With Bird, they build 6. A 6 airframe flight. So we see a more balanced match, a fair one. For them, at least. From the Gun perspective. Raffen is going to be along the last guy. To taxi. Sorry if I'm not talking so much, I'm doing things in the background. Make sure everything is all right. So we have TAC view again. And waiting for Raffan. This info will probably be very useful for the other team to know how the other side is doing, how much time they have, if they can do a last rearm refuel. Every single drop of fuel count, as we saw yesterday. 2 round winning team didn't make to come back and land, and with that, TFT was the winner of the match yesterday versus who was that yesterday? Oh, my memory is so short. I streamed the match. TFT versus, let me check. Getting old, guys. Getting old. That was TFT versus Blue Arrows. Yeah. So Blue Arrows were home team, TFT away, and TFT won 1-0 because Blue Arrows didn't have enough fuel to get back home. Okay. F-15 decides to line up over there. Okay. Go, go, go. Here we go, guys. Second round is officially kicked off. This is Vafan from Gun Gun Gun. Look at the weather. F-18 says, I see everything, I don't care if anybody sees me. I turn my lights off. F-15 lights are very much visible, especially in VR from very far distance. But I will leave it on till I have passed this layer, and I'm over the clouds. Reduces there's only the anti-collision on. Okay, maybe it's enough. I don't know. You can't see it. You see, very hard and difficult situation here, but it's over. Let's watch the other side. While the last one from the blue side is also taken off. 9069 from In Sky, the mercenary, and let's move over. Exactly the same thing. 3-2 ships. The last element has also taken off, safe and sound. Very nice. Formation takeoff. Beautiful. Beautiful. And on the other side, in the north, we have Yamato and Scharnhorst. Much better weather up there. What is accurate is the match or the scoreboard here. Yeah, it could be that there is some lags there. I have no idea where this is coming from, but nevertheless, today is more stable than yesterday. What old stuff I'm showing? What is the old stuff you mean? Is something wrong? Let me know if something is wrong. Write in the chat. Stream has sometimes some hiccups. I have it since last update. It's not much better, to be honest, but it's not still there. So I'm not happy. Say stuck, and then after 1 second it flows again. So as I said, 2 updates ago I was worse, now is a little bit better, but it's still there. Yeah, okay. I don't know if the schedule is now updated. What I see here from the group Let me check. As I said in the first round, Group H, according to the schedule, is being led by 104th with 2 wins, 4 points. The Italian joint of 36th and Siga 101 have 1 loss and 1 win, 2 points. Harpia 1 loss, 1 point, 1 loss, 1 win, 2 points also. And then FGAS and Gun had 1 loss in the past, and today one of them will join 36 and Siga and Harpia with 2 points, and this will be difficult for the next team. Who's gonna fire the first one? One of the F-15s? Like last round? It was Tom and Jerry, I think, who fired the first AMRAAM in the round 1. And the tanks couldn't be empty so quick. Interesting. Turn the gaming mode on my PC, see if it is getting better. It's running only 1 DCS instance, so shouldn't be that heavy for 4090, but let me know if them better. Okay. Polipo made the first shot on Enterprise, receiving 1 slammer from gearing, so soon he needs to also go into defensive. None of these AMRAAMs will harm. So you see the situation up there. Tom and Jerry fired nothing. Chasing these guys. Oh, he's gonna be very dangerous. Tom and Jerry is going to be very, very dangerous now. Missile on him. Need to disregard. We continue with the rest here. Okay, Tom and Jerry is doing a great job here. Very nice. Look at the situation here. The very good chance to take down Yamato and at the same time fly away from Scharnhorst missile. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Look at that missile. This is Yamato flying away from that 120. Wow. What a shot. And then here Tom and Jerry is also busy defending. It's good. Facing these two guys. This is Tom and Jerry facing the two. He's down. Tom and Jerry are down. Well done. Red. Oh my goodness. 4 versus 5 now from Red's perspective. This will be no issue. I think Bifan is in a most dangerous, or let's say strategic position. But the distance is not small enough to fire an MRAM. It won't go anywhere on a cold target. Probably a Yoda will fire on him. Yeah, you see. And Vafan returns the fire, but needs to defend aggressively. He should go even lower, go into the valley, but he's doing what he's knowing what he's doing. He knows exactly what he does. Very good pilot, and he has now the chance. Down. Nice. What is this? 4 versus 3 from Blue's perspective. Does FGAS make to stand this round? Or not? Who's gonna fire first? F-15 has already a couple of missiles. Here F-18 is high, very high. Has enough armaments. He has still 3 AMRAAMs. Impressive. You're watching 2000, and on TAC view, you also see him on Oyodo. Oyodo is good. Charnhurst come to defend him, support him, but decides to chase Bird and leave 2000 alone. And this high maneuver or high G maneuver under 20 will not do any harm to him. Let's do what Charnhorst doing next. This is Charnhorst taking down, getting down. Oh, this doesn't look good for FGAS. The other one went to the ground. So last man standing from FGAS is Oyodo, all alone. Wow. Oh, wow. Well done. This is Oyodo. Winchester. Look at the soup. You don't see anything here. So hard to fly. So hard to fly. Wow. Okay. They can RTB now, I think. Let me check first if anybody is there but these three guys. This is Oyodo going down. Gun in the sky, and gun. Yep. They can RTB. Wow. What a round. Let's take a look at the TAC view again. All together. What a comeback, Alpha Gator, indeed. Sorry, I was a little bit busy chatting with the streamer up next round. The friends are doing that for a first time, and with that they needed some backup info support. I hope you enjoyed the tech view so far. We saw that Tom and Jerry here what they did, so we try to watch the rest, focus on the rest. They have a long way to go now, because they were exactly at the other side of the combat zone. But as you're watching TechView, I can assure that they will make to RTB, because Bird is flying at 58,000 feet and 320 knots indicated, and he is just 70 miles away from Sochi Adler, and in case his engine goes off due to lack of fuel, he will glide into Sochi Adler. It's no problem at all. The battle zone is divided by two. Here, blue has the left side. The blue has the 4 versus 2, and red has 2 versus 1 here now, with the little disadvantage that in Sky 9069 is flying away from them. But here is the big event happening. Was that the killer slammer from Polypon who took down Udachi or not? I think so. Still tracking. Yes. Look at in Sky 9069. On the right side, 40 something thousand feet ASL, firing an MRAM down on the Cold Enterprise. That was the moment for Scharnhorst. The ideal moment to take down Bird, but he had no line of sight, I believe, or he did, but he couldn't maintain lock, or he was waiting too long for him to turn back to him or come out of over that valley. Yeah, unfortunately he waited so long. Bird was better here. Okay, Bird is preparing to land. Ooh, Sidewinder went for the flare or was not cage on cage, sorry. And now it's time. Who takes Oyodo? Watch how sensitive IRs are at the moment to the countermeasures. Bird is the first one who is going for a landing. It's too fast, 220 knots. It won't go well. 190, 185, 180, 170 touchdown. Valid. Next one. These guys are coming in quickly, I hope. Oh, they're slow. They are very slow. 190 knots. But we need to wait just because it's going to be deciding in case we have a tiebreaker. Yeah. Waitered Socks, if I pronounce it well, says gun kill in a snowstorm with an F-15. What a gamer! Exactly. This is actually high level DCS competitive. Teams are very good. The development DCS competitive did in the last 5 minutes is enormous, and we have so many good teams, so many good pilots, can adapt to any situation, and this is really great to watch how they perform. Olipo is the second one. So, what I can do for sure is to update the scoreboard, because we have one valid landing, and with that, the gun score is going to be 1-1-1. Round 2, we were going to see at round 3. I hope these guys get in server as quick as possible, and then we can go into round 3. I have a little bit of time pressure as my own team is flying in 30 minutes, but I've organized someone to fly. I will stay here till we have the end of round 3. Polipo has only a couple of miles, 7 miles something, and 9069 is also coming in. Much better weather up here at 30,000 feet over MSL. So the head movement is there also in FC3. I was not sure. Polipo in final is fast. Try to reduce speed by pulling some G's. Okay, he's good now. 220 is okay. He can go straight to. Well, with gear down would be more efficient. Yep, everything's fine. 180 knots, 170, 60, 55, and touchdown. Well done. Now all eyes are on 9069. That's a beautiful bird, F-15. What a match. What a match. And probably you also like to see a third round. And these guys are giving us a third round today. I hope you're enjoying it, as I do. I can take a look at the upcoming matches. Beside the one today at 1800 Zulu, which probably take place at server number 2 between Sky Elites and PTF. Been streamed by West. And we have next week a lot of matches. We have In Sky 25th Warehouse, which was dated for last weekend. It's rescheduled to Sunday 18th of May at 1300 Zulu from Group D. In Sky versus 25th Warehouse. And then we have on Saturday, a day earlier, again 25th Warehouse versus Red Star at 1800 Zulu, if the schedule is correct. Then we're gonna have Saturday, 17th of May, 1500 Zulu, 51st versus ACR and GVAW joint partnership. Again at the same day, 3 hours later at 1800 Zulu, we see Dark Raven versus 367 MTSO. Sunday, later, 2 hours later than the other Sunday match, we see from Group B ETF versus Honkai Destruction Armor or HDA Chinese, and also 1800 Zulu on the other server we see 36 Stormo Virtuale from Italy plus Siga 101 as a joint force versus FGAS, the same team as on the round one today here. So we're gonna see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches next week. That's going to be very difficult for organizer. The reason is Airshow and myself are on vacation for 3 weeks, me personally, and we'll put in a stream pause just because of that. Therefore, we hope we are able to stream all the 6 matches live. Can be also there is a reschedule again last minute. Oh, F-15 is okay, but came to a full stop. Perfect. Okay, so send you to another break. Coming back with the third round of the match between Gun and FGAS. Stay tuned.
Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
Alpha Bravo from 207.
13 miles. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Go 20.
Okay, please.
Copy both flags.
Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.
Running a dedicated DCS server can be complex, time-consuming, and expensive. And after all that effort, you still might not get the smooth, seamless experience you're looking for. That's why virtual pilots and virtual squadrons choose MasterArm as a ready for immediate use solution and for peak efficiency. With low latency, high stability, and uncompromising performance, MasterArm ensures that every maneuver, every decision, and every shot counts. Stay mission ready. Fly with confidence. MasterArm has your six. Get your server at www.masterarm.de.
ترامب ميامي شروط بي شدي مصر 160 بي استراحة الآن
What a trailer. I love it. One of the best. So, red is already lined up. And blue is taxiing. I hope you had a refreshment in between and ready for the third round. I need to, again, I tend to sleep and forget to update the round number. This round 3, both teams were successful in one single round. That's why you see the scoreboard showing 1 versus 1-1 for each side. So the very deciding round is the one that you're watching. And both teams need this win so badly because both of them are at the bottom of their group. And with one win, they can win 2 points and connect to the higher teams in the table. So red is, thank you. Blue is final at taxiing. Soon we can start. I need to ready from the blue side. Last refuel. Let's see if the red side needs to refuel or not. We stay here at blue side of combat zone, let's say. And await the signal from them that they're ready. The number 6 is refueling, as you see, taking the skin. Anytime. Anytime soon we can kick it off. Okay, blue ready. Thank you. Counting down now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go. Round 3. Gun faces FGAS. The last round of the match. It's his best of 3. Leave you with the takeoff and the music. Enjoy it. Here we go, the last 2 ship. Let's take a look at the other side and see if they are also in the air without casualties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count. Everything's fine. The Falcon lead in F-18. It's going to be very, very careful match, I think. Nobody is going to risk much, I believe. Or I get surprised by aggressivity of one side or both. This is Tom and Jerry who are going to fire first again or not. Let's check on the pilots we have in the server. $969 Bird, Tom and Jerry, a streamer. 2000, so 4, and then 5, 6, again streamer, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So okay, everyone in the server is legit. The question is now who is gonna win this match, or is it gonna be 1-1 at the end because nobody makes the turn back? Okay, Tom and Jerry at 41,000 feet and calibrate airspeed of round about 500. Is he shooting the first missile? That's why I'm focusing on him. I believe that he's the first shooter of this round. Or maybe it's 1969. Yamato was the first one. Now, Tom and Jerry need to prepare for defense. I would not give the shot because Yamato is already pretty much defensive. Dropping tanks. Is he making to dodge or evade that missile at an altitude? The missile is no factor. Still 6v6. We're watching Vafan in F-18 ingressing. Very careful. As I said, both teams are very careful, especially FGAS. Long shots going nowhere. This is not bad, but I believe 2000 XG is well prepared for it. Missile exchange up there. Is good. Yudachi is also good. More aggressive actions down here to be expected from Tom and Jerry and 1969. 1 versus 2 each. 1969 is very high. Yamato has a very good chance to fire on him. doesn't. Why? Oh, he did. He did. We missed it. Probably. Or was it Scharnhorst who gave a shot? And then this one is gonna be quite dangerous. If the bird was not that fast. Look at the speed of F-15C. Going 1200 knots. Missile has no chance to reach out and touch him. And Yamato is probably also good. This missile is no factor. This is Tom and Jerry. Hi. Yudachi. Does he see him? This is Yudachi. Yeah, fired a missile on Tom and Jerry, but Tom and Jerry is fast. He fired two even. Unbelievable. This one is quite dangerous. In the cloud. Where's the target? Ask himself. The missile. Well done, Yudachi. 9069 all alone down here with Scharnhorst and Yamato. One slammer off the rail from gearing. On Polipo, who's flying very high and into the missile. Oh, this could be something. Going to the dive. He's good. That's going to be a long round. I tell you guys. It's going to be a fuel fight and endurance match. Look at the fight Polipo and Gearing. Yamato are delivering here. Both missiles are good, but both pilots are cold. They are both safe up there. 4v4s happening. See even aim 7 flying. Okay, Tom and Jerry is intending to do something here. Here. Gearing is in trouble. He goes into the ground. Unbelievable. Maneuver kill for Yudo on Polipo, who is cold. We see him over there in the middle of the screen. Ooh, it was very close, guys. And down there we lost the blue one. We lost the blue one. Look at 9069. This is it. And everybody else is down there. He's on top of Oyudo's head. Does he see him, or is he on Udachi because his radar is not able to look down that angle? Fired. On Udachi. That was a hit. Five versus 4. Next one. Olipo on Oyudo is good. Both quite low and also cold from Oyudo perspective. What a match. I didn't really count with that. Such a great match. In sky, gun. The more aggressive one for me. Maybe this is the F-15C. They're utilizing F-15C very well. The mercenary is definitely an add-on. The key to success. 9069 doing a great job. Oyudo needs to get rid of that 120. I believe he's good. Well, hard to see in that soup. Oh, Yamato here. Ooh, is down. Yamato is down. 5 versus 2. 5 versus 3, sorry. This is Vapan. Flying the soup. Enterprise in a big, no, not a big danger. It was AIM-9. But this M9 will be more dangerous. Wow, we have a merge here. We have a merge. F-15 on F-16. Ooh, F-16 is down. F-15 is also down. 4 versus 2. Waffen on Scharnhorst. Scharnhorst needs to run, needs to be quick, needs to fast. He's not. 4 versus 1. Enterprise, last man standing. He has still 2 IRs. But I believe the opponent has even more. Yeah, they have plenty of missiles. Look at that. let's stay with him. It won't help. It really won't help. Yeah. It really won't help. Last minutes. You can't stand versus 4 at this level. Let's watch it again. F-15s did a great job. To me, it made a difference, and the red side in this round, I mean the Gun together with InSky, knew exactly how they operated, and well, as I said, at the moment, the combination of F-16 and F-15, or F-18, F-16 and F-15, is a good mix. You can do it when you play 6v6, when you play 8v8. Difficult 4v4 to bring 2 F-15, if you ask me. But when you have the advantage of playing 6v6, yeah, why not? At least one, at best two. They can mirror each other. And here was a shot from Tom and Jerry from a high altitude. Was that a friendly fire? I think that was a friendly fire. Yeah. So, sorry, Oyodo took a shot on Enterprise here, where Enterprise was a good way to kill Tom and Jerry probably here. We're not that far. Only 7 miles something. It could fire in his face here. Turn to him. No, not in his face, but still, I think from that distance with 1.2 Mach, when you give the missile the right loft and your target is so high, there is a slight chance to hit. Check how far. Oh, they have a long way to go because they were very far back in the, or deep inside the blue area. So they are around the bullseye now. What is sure is that one of them makes the land because Bird is 63,000 high now. 250 knots fast, and he can slide into the airfield. And here we lost Tom and Jerry. Was too confident. Stay high. 9069. With that beautiful shot on Udachi. The Ronaldinho shot. And day in, they were very much outnumbering. Wow, well done, Yamato. Well done. Well done. Everything is legit. Okay. Right after this stream, I need to jump into another stream. Thankfully, the teams are on the runway and delaying, so we're probably not missing anything. This is going to be ACWS match, and third match of the tournament. The first two wasn't streamed. So this is the first stream of the matches at all, and the first stream of LCWS at all, just because it's a new tournament league or league tournament. And with that, it'll be probably kind of interesting to look into that if you want. When I go off with this stream right away, we'll start the next one, and you can watch the other match too if you want. Look at that missile rain everywhere. This is, as I said, Bird at 66,500 feet high, 200 knots fast, and he is good to go down. He has only 40 miles to fly. All eyes on Bird. He is the garant for the victory. I really didn't count with a 3-round match today. I don't know why, but most of the time I'm wrong. Mostly. Sorry, a little bit of coordination in parallel. I'm not multitasking. I cannot talk and do other things. I can do several things together, but not talking and other things. All eyes on Bird. In the final. A guarantee for the win. I'm pretty much confident that these guys are gonna do that. Touchdown. Not two, not three, two. Gone, two. FGAS 1. What a match. Wonderful. Guys, the more I like to stay till the end of the stream, but unfortunately, Vethan will not making to come back, and probably Polipo is also making to land. The TAC views are there. You may watch the TAC views afterwards and see how it ended. But I need to leave that. The teams needed 45 minutes to join the server and be ready. And I have a match to fly on my own. So, to stream, sorry, my own team. So, my apologies. I cannot talk anymore. And wish you a lot of fun. If you want, you can watch the next match I'm streaming. Take care of yourself. See you in the skies or in the following stream. Enjoy and see you soon.
Top Gun 556, fly heading 040, maintain 16,000, report field in sight.